Alright, so the jet ski addiction continues here with my brother, Jason, which is his real name, not his special screen name.
What?
So, he just picked up this, another X2. And I was asking him how he feels about having so much stuff.
It'll sure be good to get rid of one of these.
Okay.
Man, I sold a jet ski last week and I was down to 4 and it just felt so good. It was just the best feeling. And like, that guy was so awesome and I hope that ski runs forever for him. Instead of being one of those guys, I hope it breaks tomorrow.
Yeah, sometimes we wish that when somebody jerks you around for a long time.
Yeah, but it was just like so pleasant. And then this ski comes up and it looks like really clean and it just seems like it's gonna work good.
Oh, another X2.
And it's just like, if I could just get
Here's
rid
the
of
old
a bad
X2.
one and have a good one, that would be wonderful. And now I've got too many things again.
Hey, come over here and like get your face sort of close. A little bit more. Now make sure we can see your face and all your projects. And make a weird face. No thumbs up, just look at the camera. There you go. Oh, that's it. Perfect. That's a thumbnail right there.
Oh, good. You think that's gonna be too close in?
No.
Man, look at this one. Even came with the bit that goes here.
Wow, that's how you know you got a nice one.
Man, oh, did you see? And it's got the thing that goes on here.
Mm-hmm.
Up the other way.
And it's got like these 8 hanger bars on it too.
Yeah, right.
It's like Harley style.
I feel like those bars are probably going to be the ones that need to go away, but I kind of like the pad there, so maybe they'll stay.
And I believe you were telling me that you were going to get a GP 1200.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to get any more jet skis. My dad's going to kill me if I have it here. But it's like such a good deal. I'd lose money if I didn't buy it.
Exactly. I mean, there's already a GP 1200 here, as you can see right over there, which is going to donate its engine to this square nose superjet. That is my other brother's project, Jacob.
Yeah, if I get a GP 1200, it's going to donate its engine to this.
Yeah, and that'll be cool. I've seen a couple, actually I've seen one of these online with the 1200 in it, and it seems pretty sweet.
It seems like it's not nearly as hard to do.
Yeah, well.
And also it seems like you could just really enjoy it. Whereas with that, it might just be like kind of too much or too weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't either. Alright, well, was there anything else we were saying about this X2?
I don't know. Did I tell you about starting it?
No, you didn't tell me that you ran it at all. Last I heard, I called you like 20 minutes after you bought it, and you were like, oh, I was trying to call you because it had low compression and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't probably low compression because it didn't have the reed valves in. But, you know, I wasn't for sure about that, and I didn't really want to take the seller's word for it.
Yeah,
Also, that guy kind of sucked.
Okay, hold on. Tell us about the time you took the seller's word for it, when he guaranteed you had a rebuilt engine.
Yeah.
You had his personal guarantee.
I had his personal guarantee. That didn't go so good.
Go ahead, you tell him what was wrong with the engine.
It was just like completely rusted and seized up. So.
That was on that green thing. Isn't that on one of the old videos?
Yeah, I feel like it's on a video where like I talk about Dad being able to be proud of me or something.
Yeah. Alright, I think I could put a link to that, like, in here somewhere.
Wait, put it right here. Did I move? What, here? Here. Is it here?
I'm not gonna...
here?
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to move it around like that, I don't think. Because it'll just be
Maybe
like
you'll just put a link here and here and here, and there'll be like 50 links.
It'll be like a video link card.
And they don't work, right?
Oh my. No, well, that would be a link card and that works, but it's just like on the screen for a second usually. But let's, I'll try to put the link to that one at the end screen with the video links. And also in the card there. But so yeah, you started this thing?
Yeah, so the guy kind of lied to me about the battery working, so I guess I'm out of battery. which sucks.
They always lie about the battery.
Yeah, I should have just assumed that.
Hey, is that my battery?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dude, I have a good thing.
You do have a good thing.
I remember...
I thought you knew that when, like, it turned over or something. I was like, this is a good battery.
Yeah.
Also, you can look at it. It looks pretty nice.
When I look at it,
It doesn't mean it. But
it doesn't look like those ones that are super hard to connect to.
it's just, that is a nice battery. It's not the right size, though. You might need, like, shims or something with it so it doesn't bump around.
Yeah. Super Start. Is that like... I think it's like Walmart or something.
Hey, so let me tell you this story.
Alright, yeah, you go.
So, I got home, and, like, it was kind of like a cloudy day, but the water was just smooth. And I was like, you know, this thing just needs, like, exhaust and carb bolted up, at least theoretically. Maybe I can get this thing going. And I can get out there and just do, like, a little ride, know what it's like. Yeah, I gotta tighten that bolt.
I was trying to figure that out.
I bolt up the carb, and it's going pretty fast. Like, maybe I'll get it done before dark, and I'll be able to do it. And then I start working on the exhaust, and, well, something went wrong, and I knew it wasn't going to be done. So I was like, well, at least I could just start this thing up and, like, know it runs. Even without the exhaust, it'll be loud and smoggy or whatever, but I can just start it for a second, and that'll be nice for me. So I, like, put, like, barely any gas in the tank. There's, like, a cup of gas in there. I did drain all that first. And then I, like... I used the primer kit, the portable primer kit.
Oh, right.
And, like, I'm trying to turn it over, and it's not working. And then it finally goes, and I'm just like, yeah, let's kill it. And then the kill switch doesn't work.
Oh, classic. Wow.
And it's, like, so loud and just pouring out exhaust because there is no exhaust on it.
Oh,
and I'm
dude.
just like, oh my gosh,
So,
it's running dry, it's running loud, and I like pull off one of the spark plug wires and it like keeps going, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I should have done that then.
yeah.
And eventually Dad helped me get the other one off of there, and then it died, but it was like,
Oh my
oh man,
gosh.
just fun. Just fun.
Wow. Usually these Kawasaki switches are pretty reliable, but apparently not this one.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. That was so super special. But now I know, like,
But-
if I'm on the water and I need to kill it, just pull the hood open and pull off the plug wires. It'll work great.
Yeah, you'll probably get a little bit of a shocky, but especially if you have your feet in the water.
Worth it. Exciting.
Yeah. This looks like somebody's had it open, so you can... That's more of a reflection probably on the previous owner
It's got this cool little feature on it.
than on the Kawasaki switch
I don't know
itself.
what the deal is with that.
Apparently, this is one of the only parts from Kawasaki we like.
It is?
Their start-stop.
But it doesn't have a kill thing.
Not that one in particular, but I don't know.
Yeah, got a lot of dead bees in here, so I'm pretty excited about that.
I was just saying we have a lot of trouble with the Waverunner start-stop things, so I don't know why. It doesn't... Sometimes frayed wires in the Waverunner ones in here, and then on some of them we just like unplug the connector and plug it back in. I don't know. But anyways, Kawasaki X2. So we don't hate Kawasaki. We just kind of sometimes wish their stuff was made a little bit better. I won't say nicer, but just better.
Just worked a little better. Man, that'd be great.
Just the problem we have with Kawasaki is the reliability is a little bit less than you'll find with superjet stuff, in our experience. But yeah, there you go. A little update on the extreme jet ski addiction. Brought to you in part by the Johnny Hot Rod YouTube channel.
Yeah, mostly brought to you by Jacob.
Mostly brought to you by Jason and Jacob. I only own 1.5, so that's not that many. So,
Well, I mean, like, Jacob brought me the addiction, right?
oh right, you caught the disease
Let's give
from
him some credit.
Good.
The guy deserves some credit.
Yeah, that guy's insane. I did ride the 1300. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I think there's some more performance to be had on that. But here is the other 1200 that showed up. And that belongs to Jason, who is working on his X2, which never seems to quite run right. Well, working on one of his X2s.
None of which ever seem to run right.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's happened for somebody, but...
Like, I don't know if it's a Kawasaki thing. Well, we kind of know that Kawasaki does things not quite as nicely. But it could also be a reflection on the type of people who buy the Kawasaki products.
Or maybe who buy the X2 product.
Yeah, who knows? Just when you thought we were done, there's always something weird going on around here.
Hey guys. Hey guys. We're just cooking up a little bit more crime today.
This is our upholstery shop.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't know we did this too, did you?
This is an X2 seat that he's working on.
This is what all the racers were doing back in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I want to talk about, is the new revelation about the Kawasaki X2.
They're really good. Everyone go out and buy one on Craigslist right now. I need you to post this video tomorrow when I post my X2.
Well, they're really fun, aren't they?
They are really fun. They're really fun. I would say, like, the risk and reward of owning one is completely a thing. And, man, it's just hard for me to say anything about them right now. You know, I've ridden them, and, like, maybe it's just not for me, but they're definitely good. That was pretty good, right?
Hey, give it like a ride review. Like tell us what about it is good and bad.
Okay, let's see. It needs more engine than it comes with, so I guess that's a bad. But
Now just talk about the three main categories: horsepower, handling, and comfortability.
okay.
It's a nice contemporary design. X2 means made for two people.
That's right. That's why it's called an X2.
And it's got the most powerful 650cc engine in its class.
Do you think that engine is more powerful than the Yamaha 650?
No, I don't know. They're great. They're fast.
It just feels like
For the
Yamahas.
80s.
Well, that's true. Yamaha's 90s.
It's pretty fast for the 80s.
You could do a lot worse, somehow.
Yeah. Okay. You can see that the tide has gone out, and the boat and the Waverunner are just hanging out. Just waiting for this evening, when hopefully I'll be able to ride again. But I got some other junk I gotta do this evening. Like, yeah. You know, stuff that all of us have to deal with, and we try not to talk badly about it, even though we don't really want to do it. Stuff I have to do involves a wedding that I am involved with. I'm not the one getting married, but I'm one of the groomsmen, so I have to go to rehearsal dinner tonight, even though I'd rather be out riding the Waverunner. But that's a simple little truth. We all don't really want to admit that we hate going to those weird things, and we don't want to make our friends feel bad, but we don't like that stuff. Unless you do for some reason, then I guess God bless you for enjoying that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I was just telling them about how I have to go to rehearsal dinner tonight,
Oh.
instead of ride the Waverunner.
I thought you were talking about X2s.
Oh, that too. If you like X2s, God bless you. More power to you.
Rehearsal dinners are great for marriages.
I was confessing that I didn't really want to go, and I hate that stuff.
And this is all going to be
Like,
online.
you can't post that now,
Why not?
because Emily will murder you.
Oh, dude, nobody who will care will ever watch this video.
Wait, are you saying that people that go like wedding rehearsals don't watch good videos on the internet?
Exactly, because all my videos are good videos.
Yes.
Yeah, I always got weird stuff going on here, like I said, but here's this, the latest GP1200.
Check this, boys. Got grass all over my socks.
Yeah.
But
This engine is locked up currently Hopefully
Oh,
to
yeah?
be, hopefully,
Not if I have anything to say about it.
hopefully to be unlocked soon.
We'll find out. Sometimes you can get them. The internet's gonna love this. Leave your comments below.
Yeah. Comment if you think this will work.
I don't have enough swing right now. I need to move the engine a little bit more that way.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, when you go to buy one of these and it does not turn over, every once in a while you'll find that the drive is locked up rather than the engine.
Yep.
That is not the case here.
Well, if it was a drive, I feel like I might be able to actually break it loose a little easier.
Yeah. This one seems locked up pretty good. Can you go the other direction?
Well, the other direction will spin the coupler off
Oh.
because it unscrews that direction.
Well, maybe it's
Maybe
on there
I'll-
nice and tight.
Working back and forth.
Is that moving the motor?
No, it's just
Unscrewing
loosening the coupler. Yep.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah, we dumped a buttload of oil in there, and
Well, this looks pretty easy to pluck. Unbolt the exhaust, throw the chain on it.
well, sometimes you can get an air hammer on the top of the pistons and just go.
Oh, man.
That's really what you want to do.
Oh, that's good for everything.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think it's tractor time. Let's prep it and eject it. Yeah. So, I just wanted to talk about how much easier this is than a $1,300 to work on.
Yeah, it sure is.
The problem with the $1,300 is the pipe.
Look at the pipe.
Because it wraps around the top of the motor, so you have to get the pipe off to do anything.
That's right.
On this
Pipe
one,
on this one. Tiny.
well, comparatively. And this one, the pipe's on the side, so
Oh gosh. What have I done?
should be able to just leave it.
Yeah. Exactly. What do you guys think? Comment below.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. All right, now check for peripherals. Shut that off so it's not blowing my earballs off. Oh, looks good.
I'm sure
There's definitely the starter and probably the ground.
Yes.
But I believe we can actually get it up quite a bit more before we do those.
Yeah, let's do it.
How does it feel? Does it feel loose?
Feels nice and free. Like,
Oh, what about the pipe? We gotta
we got a return on this thing too.
get pop the hose off the pipe. It's loose, but we gotta pop it. You got a fuel return? Alright, well let's fiddle about with this junk for a minute.
So got the return off of there. Thing that goes into the pipe. A little bit more annoying to get to.
Yeah, there we go.
Big one.
Alright, I guess we're going up?
Yep.
Man, that's easy. That was like 30 minutes.
I think it's less than 30 minutes.
Man, it's going pretty good so far. We have not even ripped anything to pieces. Although these wires are thinking about it. Probably better unplug those.
Okay, stop. Alrighty. Hey, grab the camera. Oh, this here is an SBT engine. Look at that.
Now, I'll tell you right now, this here crank seal was not in there correctly or something. But, yeah, maybe somebody else messed it up, but, yeah. We got that baby, and, you know, we'll see what we come up with.
Here's what we found when we flipped her over. So obviously there's some internal bleeding.
Yeah.
I guess I'll call that.
Yep.
Oh, that was nice.
Done.
Damn. Oh, perfect. Oh, that sets on its head beautifully.
Yeah.
Now, I would say probably that rubber hammer. Probably.
Well, there's a couple of little pry areas they designed into these. What if this thing's really difficult to get apart?
Nah, it won't be. I release you.
All right, get a load of this, girlfriend.
Your girlfriend watches the
Man, you
show?
don't wanna film like
Yeah.
the moment.
She does.
I am filming.
Oh, okay.
I get to see it first. I get to see it first.
I'm peeking.
I can't get it.
I'm getting,
Wiggle it.
I'm putting on my looking gloves.
It's loose.
Oh, oh my.
Well, it looks like it's.
Oh, this baby's been sitting in water for a while.
Yeah, it didn't even grenade itself.
Where's the thing where it's good? Oh, it is in the middle.
Did it drop something? There's a piece of metal in the rod.
There's some metal shavings here.
Ugh. Well,
We could lift it out, but
it's gonna be really hard to. Yeah, we could lift it out. There's no point not to. If they even move. Jason, how should we do this?
What do you mean?
We're just gonna grab that assembly and pull it out. Pistons and all. If it moves.
well, it is probably rusted in there.
Needs a massive pry bar.
Well, maybe if we hold it and somebody takes like a dead blow and smashes down on the case. Like if somebody holds this, and then. Yeah.
Well, a good thing we're showing the internet. We should do a video, how to remove crankshaft. And then pretend like we know everything there is to know. Oh, it's perfectly fine. You're supposed to do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
But first we'd have to tell them a story for like 4 hours before we show them the wrong way to do it.
Yeah. Wasted time.
Do you want to drop the camera on the ground right now so you get steady footage of the ground while we talk?
Yeah, or I could just shake it the entire time as hard as I can. Or just do a cell phone where they turn the phone the wrong direction.
Oh yeah.
So when you see it, we have a black cube on one side and a black cube on the other. I spent, repairing my 1300, I spent $400 for a piston and a jug, used, and I think it was like $300 for a used crankshaft that was out of one that had debris go through the crankshaft, but it was still, you know, good-ish.
Yeah.
And so I spent a ton of money to fix mine, so we'll see how much it costs him to... And I just, like, barely fixed mine. Mine's in, like, barely good enough condition.
Well, this is older, so it's cheaper.
Alright, monkey that thing out of there.
We need somebody operating, like, a pry bar. That's ready?
Yeah.
I am el stupido. You can't pull the pistons to the bottom end of this thing.
Yeah, the pistons won't go through the bottom end on this because the case doesn't have enough space to allow them to fit through. So, the
But this one does have a broken off piston skirt.
So the cylinder's gonna have to come off.
Yeah.
And I think it's a one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully the cylinder won't be too destroyed.
Yep. Golden opportunity to work on stuff.
Now
Now,
ask 'em.
internet, what do you think? I was gonna do like stock round nose exhausts too.
Ooh, give them some context what you're working on.
What don't they know?
Well, we just walked over here to this.
Okay, this is the superjet that's getting a 1200 swap.
Okay.
Not that broken one that's over there, but the one that's in the red
red
ski
one.
that runs perfect right now.
Yep.
So
It does run perfect right now.
I'll tell you right now, I decided I was gonna do 2.5-inch exhaust for this because I saw somebody did it on their superjet and it seemed like it worked. But then I decided to do 3.5-inch because that's what's stock for that engine. And somewhere else on the internet, I saw that it runs less crappy if you do this. And I had to, you know, make the exhaust, switch it out either way.
So point to that hole for me. That's the exhaust hole, right?
This here is the hole.
And that's gonna get bored out to 3.5.
It's gonna get bored out to this big dog here.
Sweet.
It was like 2 inches stock, and this is 3.5. So
Wow.
let's just see how much. How much? This is gonna be a really big hole. Oh yeah.
Oh, it'll fit perfect.
Yeah. It's
Are you gonna leave like all the extra pipe hanging out so it's like a hot rod?
It's gonna freaking look like a cigarette hanging out of the back of this thing. It'd be awesome.
Dude, this is like the equivalent of putting like a big block in a Model T.
Yeah.
It's like we're hot rodding this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we as in me and the
Well, here's
mouse
the
in my
thing.
pocket.
Well, hot
Actually,
rodding
you.
these, when it stops working, you just get stranded out in the water somewhere. When you have your car break down,
It's worse somehow.
it is worse. I think it's worse.
Because all you could do is like walk to the closest store and get lunch while you wait for the tow truck.
Yeah, when you're out on the sea, the sharks come to find you. So.
Yeah. So it's a lot more exciting.
Hey, check out this here custom chin pad.
Dude, that's a cool design. Is that the new logo?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is using every last scrap of what was left to finish doing this.
You know, I like how some is covered in that slime and some is not.
Yeah. Well,
I think you should have gel coated the whole thing.
still could.
It'd look really cool, like it's an art thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't stand on that.
Well, here's the thing. I put the slimy poo on there so it would stay on there better. Maybe it probably would look okay if the whole thing was like that, but yeah, the goal of this thing was never really to make it look that great.
Well, it already does look great.
Yeah, I also got the bee's nest out of there a little bit, and
Sweet.
that's a part of the build. But that blown up engine is supposed to go into this thing. This isn't mine, but
Yeah, this will be good.
it sure will be sweet in one of these. I mean, I'll tell you, for watercraft, horsepower fixes a lot of problems.
Yeah, and for those out there in YouTube land, if you've never ridden a waveblaster, you should do it if you ever get a chance. They're really fun.
Yeah, they're funner than most sit downs, I think.
The only problem that you may struggle with is if you fall off, they're kind of hard to get back on.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're super fun.
Yep. It's kind of like maybe the commercial says it's like riding a crotch rocket.
Yeah,
I've never ridden a crotch rocket, but it looks like that might be true.
yeah. If you guys want to see the commercial, just look for the Waveblaster commercial. It's an old commercial from the '90s. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the
Pretty
thing is,
good.
they weren't putting crotch rocket horsepower into one of these, though.
Yeah. Equivalent crotch rocket horsepower in one of these would be like probably 800 horsepower.
800 horsepower?
Yeah. You know, because on the water it robs tons of speed and power.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that'd be pretty insane.
I mean, so this thing needs like a turbocharged 4-cylinder or something.
Yeah. That's just impossible. We'll come back over here to X2 land, where Jason is having the worst week of his life.
Darn right.
Well, it was the best week for a couple days. It turned into the worst week pretty fast.
Yeah, should have just stayed on the other side.
If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, it's the old joke about the best and worst day. The best day of a boat owner's life. Day buys, day sells, ha ha ha. So he bought two. He's been working on them ever since.
Well, I mean, I sold one actually. That was the best
Oh
day.
wow, man, you had a really good days
I
until
was having quite a week on Sunday.
yeah, it all went downhill. Second you bought that 1200. No, actually, when you bought the X2.
Yeah.
So, like, what
I
do we do?
kind of feel like the 1200 still might work out.
Yeah. Okay. I have to show the internet land about what's going on with this deal. So what's happening right now, so we're gonna take this X2, we're gonna put it in the pond, and we're gonna ride it.
Yep, it's going in.
It's going in that right there. All right, that's an exaggeration and a joke. But Jason was taking some photos because he's selling this X2.
Man, can I just get some water out with this build? This is gonna be good footage. Like what I'm doing.
Like, it's pretty weird. This is like a thumbnail shot right here.
Oh. What if it like went over and just broke the hood off
Broke the
in
hood
the
off.
bars?
Oh man. Yeah, he's selling this X2. It's a normal engine, the 650 with, got a pipe on there. He's got another one
Oh, there we go.
for doing the swap and garbage on. So this one's going out the door. We sort of have a limit on how many jet skis we can have here,
And I'm breaking it right now.
and he's just breaking that limit by far.
I'm shattering it.
Yeah, I don't know what the limit is because I haven't been told what it is, because I'm way under the limit. I think it's probably like 5. I would guess the limit's like 5.
I'm at 6, so. Wait, is Jacob at 5.5?
Yeah, he's halfway over the limit.
Man, he's like cheating to stay at the right limit.
Yeah, he's kind of cheating.
That was smart on his part.
Yeah. So anyways, tell them if they should comment below if we should ride in the pond.
Oh yeah, if I get like 10 comments and 5 likes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna.
Yeah, maybe not this one because it might be sold, but a different something.
Wait, was that enough?
Yeah. No. Yeah? I don't know.
Or was it too many?
I don't know.
What's standard procedure?
Yeah, just do whatever you feel like.
Alright, if somebody likes this video, we're doing it.
Oh, that pretty much guarantees that it will happen.
I'll get on there and like it right now myself.
All right.